All right. I want to take a second to talk to you about Edward James Olmos. And no, I'm not going to dog Edward James Olmos like that. So before you throw your beer can at your computer screen, hear me out. All right. It's whenever I'm hanging out with some people, Edward James Olmos, his name comes up somehow. People say, "Oh, yeah, I know him. That's the guy from Battlestar Galactica." Ah, get out of here, you freaking goof. Shut up. I want to hear about a man. I don't want to talk about some homeless man's version of Star Trek. You probably go home on a Friday night and get all excited at pictures of Jar Jar Binks and Chewbacca. Get out of here with that. There was one show in the 80s that hit every mark when it comes to what's badass, and that's Miami Vice. It's all about the Vice. Yeah. This show, you had two guys rolling down the road hardcore with the top down, Phil Collins in the tape deck, mullets flapping in the wind, you had strippers with hockey hair. The show had it all. Which brings me to another point. Today, we don't know what makes an entertaining action show, for the most part, with all these investigatory shows. You get CSI, you get NCIS, PIS, ASS, doesn't matter. You see two dudes hanging out. They're not going to say to each other, "Whoa, did you see how they investigated that crime on the show last night? Whoa, that was hardcore." I'm not going to be entertained by spending an hour looking at some dude's semen sample. That ain't going to happen. So, anyway, you think Edward James Olmos, you think of the Vice, 40 minutes of driving around to Phil Collins, 10 minutes to shooting bad guys. You had about 4 or 5 minutes in there at Edward James Olmos mean mugging the camera. He'd come in with a paper saying, "This is the bad guy. Go get him." That's all the investigation you needed. Save the investigation for the real police. Anyway, if I have some people over at my house and the next time somebody sees Eddie J and says, "Look, it's cool. It's the guy from Selena," I'm going to say, "Get out of my house, you hipster, millennial, emasculated geek." I don't have time for that. And don't come back till you apologize. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm out.